Jane Foster's gonna have cancer in the new Thor movie? Let's find out. Plot. New Zealand filmmaker Taika Waititi, who helmed Thor Ragnarok, is back for Love and Thunder. He'll direct the film and co-write the script with Jennifer Caton Robinson. We don't know how many details about the movie just yet, but I presume it will address the Avengers Endgame ending, after Thor left Valkyrie in charge of New Asgard. We do know one thing about the plot, and that's that writer Jason Aaron's comics for Marvel will inspire the film, and it will feature Jane Foster in a very important role. In The Mighty Thor, which is a comic, Jane Foster suffers from cancer. She effectively renders her cancer treatments inert, so being a superhero was quite literally killing her. Much to our pleasure, Natalie Portman seemingly confirmed this storyline in an interview with Fatherly. She said, "I can't tell you that much. I'm starting to train to get muscles. If there can be all these female superheroes, the more of them there are, the better it is. I'm trying to think. It's based on the graphic novel of The Mighty Thor. She's going through a cancer treatment, and is a superhero on the side. If this is the case, just take my money and give me the movie." Moving on, let's talk about the cast of the movie. Obviously, you can't have a Thor movie without Chris Hemsworth, who's back to play the Asgardian god once again. Tessa Thompson, who played Valkyrie in Ragnarok, is also back. In Avengers Endgame, we learned that she assumed the role King of Asgard, ruler of the surviving Asgardian population, now residing on Earth, which would provide some fun material. Stuff like, will Thor regret giving her the mantle, or will he honor his new king without reservations? As we mentioned above, Natalie Portman's back as Jane Foster. The actress plays the scientist and love interest of Thor in the first film and its sequel, Thor: The Dark World, but was written out of the MCU shortly thereafter. Though she had a blinking you'll miss it appearance in Endgame, her whereabouts have never been clearly defined. Back in March 2020, Groot actor Vin Diesel teased that the Guardians of the Galaxy will appear in Love and Thunder, which just makes me more excited about the movie. People at Variety seemingly confirmed this, noting that Star-Lord actor Chris Pratt is headed to Australia to film scenes for the film. Although, how big will his part be? That's something time will tell. And lastly, Tessa Thompson told E.T. now that Christian Bale will play an undisclosed villain in the film. However, at the Disney shareholders meeting in December 2020, Kevin Feige confirmed that Bale will play Gore the God Butcher. According to Deadline, Jamie Alexander will return as Sif in the film. In January 2021, Karen Gillan, who plays Nebula in the MCU, confirmed that she'll also appear in the film. Deadline reported that Russell Crowe will cameo as well. Matt Damon will also reprise his cameo from Thor Ragnarok. On April 19th, 2021, Crowe appeared on Joy 94.9's Joy Breakfast and said he's playing Zeus in the film. Okay, the Zeus part got me. This movie's already created so much hype. Oh my gosh. Costume update. If you've been following the news regarding the movie, you'll know that there's his t-shirt circulating on social media. It shows Thor and Valkyrie in new armor, as well as the first look at Jane Foster in her Mighty Thor getup. Just take a look at how cool the new costumes are. Set photos. New set footage from the Daily Mail reveals Natalie Portman and Tessa Thompson in action, including videos of Natalie Portman's stunt double being lifted into the air while convulsing as she appears to inherit Thor's powers, a development that's been teased for some time. It's just best to show you guys. Take a look. More gods. It stands to reason that a film with Gore the God Butcher as the primary villain would have more than just one god to butcher. Sure enough, during a recent interview with the Australian radio station Joy 94.9, Russell Crowe revealed that he's playing Zeus. Marvel's version of the Olympian pantheon, as you might expect, isn't exactly like Greek mythology. In the comics, Olympians are extra-dimensional beings that hail from Olympus, an adjacent dimension to Earth. There's been a lot of buzz about the multiverse in the next phase of the MCU, and this continues to add gas to that fire. An Asgardian acting troupe. The Daily Mail claimed a while back that Matt Damon had joined the cast in an undisclosed role, although he did portray an Asgardian actor in Thor Ragnarok. Turns out, according to the new set footage, fake Loki did indeed survive Ragnarok, and so did his pal fake Thor, played by Luke Hemsworth. Melissa McCarthy will portray Hela in the Asgardian production. And the film is expected to release on May 6, 2022. That's it for today. Let us know what you guys think will be the plot of the movie in the comments below. We hope you liked the video. Thanks so much for watching till the end. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Bye.